Doesn't matter, my dick. Alright, let's go.
What's going on, everybody? Rez here from Dojo Studios with
2TG
and
Oh, fuck, they're sour. New Haze.
as always with the
Holy
Dojo
shit.
Weekly Podcast. We got a lot of stories lined up tonight, so without further ado, we'd like to start off things with interesting stories. And for the first time ever since we started the podcast,
Damn it, they are sour.
New Haze is eating some sour.
They have never been this sour.
Some sour. What are those, gummy worms?
Yeah, just sour gummy worms. They're usually delicious.
But anyway, interesting stories. 2TG and I had an interesting incident last night. It was around, what was it, like 3 in the morning?
No, it was like 1:30ish.
Really? Is that?
Yeah, but then we watched Haunting in Connecticut.
No,
we watched Haunting in Connecticut, then this
Wow,
happened.
you guys do
Yeah,
stuff
so
without me all the
it was
time.
like 2:30, 3 in the morning then when this happened.
You guys always
Because I didn't go to bed till like 4.
You me either.
Okay, so it was like 3 o'clock in the morning. We were up here in my room. It was time for a refill. I was thirsty, so I'm like, alright, let's go downstairs. Good thing we did,
Get some
because
water.
we get down there and we hear all this noise, all this splashing going around in the fish tank downstairs, right? And we get down, the fish tank is like a quarter empty. It's like suddenly a quarter of water missing. The filter thing is down, and the filter is just splashing water inside the tank.
What the
at this
hell?
point? What my Paku does is that big ass fish of mine.
Yeah.
He likes to. Sometimes he freaks out and he runs into that suction tube, and usually he just bends the tube a little bit, just knocks it a little crooked, and I just put it back up. Well, this time what he did is he hit it so hard he actually managed to dislodge the motorized mechanism in it, so it was hanging there.
Oh my god.
And so it was sucking water up and shooting water out. So that's where the quarter tank of water went. And not only was that, it was up on the wall behind the fish tank, and it had ran down and was running the whole way through the dining room.
Holy
Almost all the
shit.
floor was covered in water.
Mm-hmm.
And guess who cleaned it up?
He did.
Me.
I fixed the filter.
Which took like 2 seconds.
And that I think that fish undergoes, like, when it goes oxygen issues or freaks out, it changes color, because it was like white last night, and now it's back to its gray color. It's the second time it's done it.
Huh.
But yeah, that's our interesting story. I don't know if you have anything else interesting that happened to you, though.
No.
Okay,
What
what about?
happens to you, it happens to him.
Yeah, same thing.
I honestly don't think I have anything, honestly.
You said you had a couple.
Did I?
Yeah.
I lied. I honestly don't
Don't have anything?
Let's just skip ahead
That's
before
fine.
this goes too
End
long.
of that segment.
If I think of it.
Gaming news. This is a huge week for gaming news. Well, I guess we'll start. E3 is coming up. What are the
Wait,
dates for
what's
that
coming
again? June.
I think it's June 10th
Wait,
to
what's coming up?
E3.
E3.
What's that?
I know you're trolling, but
It's June 10th to something. 10th.
I think it's 2-day event, isn't it?
It's next
it
Monday to Wednesday.
Alright.
So it's the 10th to the 13th.
Yeah, it's Tuesday.
Damn.
10th to
2-day event.
12th.
What are you guys looking forward to? 3 days? Oh, that's right.
10, 11,
Because
12.
Nintendo
Monday,
does
Tuesday,
like all
Wednesday,
their shit
yeah.
on Wednesday.
But I guess I'll start off with the E3 expectations. I am expecting Sony to reveal the look of their new console. We have
Oh,
yet to
shit.
see the final half of that
We saw a blurry image.
next gen shit.
It's a box.
And I love how they took a blurry black box and people like made these assumptions of what the system's gonna look
They
like.
did some pretty good jobs too. That's all kind of cool.
There's some ugly ass ones too.
No, of course.
Like that one that was black and then gray and white, the lines on top of the system. That was ugly.
But other than their new console finally being shown, is there anything you guys are really looking forward to? Something else to be elaborated
Yes,
on?
for Sony in particular, you better damn reveal the last Guardian for next gen consoles.
It's not happening. But honestly, I'm looking forward to Microsoft. I just want to see how they either respond to everything they're getting.
Yeah, finish your statement, and then I have something to add to that.
Okay.
Because I know what you're getting at.
I would like to see how they quote unquote bounce back, or they just shoot themselves in the foot again.
Alright, so what they're doing actually is we watched
They
the
don't
video.
have so many feet to
Well,
shoot.
What we watched on the
On the
video
last leg.
on a video on YouTube yesterday brought to us by Angry Joe.
He's
Cool channel.
hilarious.
I'm sure you guys know who he is. If you're watching this video, I'm sure you know who he is. But if not, go check him out. But he had a whole rant on the Xbox One, and they're going to be at E3. But what they've done now is they have actually canceled their basically their
The
post discussion. So
Okay.
you won't be able to ask them questions or anything.
I heard that.
So they won't have to take responsibility or answer to any confusing shit that they try to throw at people on E3.
They're fucking dumbasses.
They are dumbasses. For a multi-billion-dollar industry, goddamn. They can't make
I'm looking forward to finding out if Mirror's Edge 2 is real.
Yes, Mirror's Edge 2. As a matter of fact, there's an article on IGN about that we were looking at. a lot of stuff going down about Mirror's Edge 2. If you guys didn't know, it appeared on the EA help site. A page labeled Mirror's Edge 2 Help Center was posted to the EA website. It didn't stay around for long, but it was up there long enough for people to grab a bunch of screenshots of it and explode the internet with it. And on top of that, it was featured on Amazon Italy and Amazon Germany as for sale coming January 1st, 2020 was what it was put on there as.
I'm making my way down. I'll kill him.
But a lot of people have been looking forward to Mirror's Edge 2.
Hell yeah.
A sequel to the popular Mirror's Edge 1 that I never really played. Except for a little bit, we played it back in the beginning days of the channel. We played early on.
That video's hilarious.
Fuck you.
EA has since 2011 been saying that, there's a possibility that it will come out on their Frostbite 2 engine.
No!
With an executive from DICE saying that Mirror's Edge is simply too good to kill. So there's a lot of hope for gamers looking for Mirror's Edge 2 that there will in fact be a sequel.
They did release a pre-E3 video. EA did, mostly showcasing Battlefield 4, but they said they do have a few surprises up their sleeves.
Yeah.
I bet I already won.
Well, E3 will be the time to do it.
Yeah.
Oh really? Thank you.
Yep. Since E3 is all about games.
You son of a bitch. You little
Technically,
son,
it's not all about games
dirty
because it's the
son of a bitch,
Electronics Expo. But gaming is obviously a big part of it now.
It's almost going to be entirely gaming for this
Like
year.
I've been saying the past 5 fucking
That
weeks.
and whatever other, maybe some gaming companies have, like, hardware-wise, other than
Sega?
the big consoles.
Sega,
But
right now is the best time to come out with the Dreamcast 2.
Not-
Sweep the board with them. Just dust Microsoft under the board. Have Sony, Sega, and Nintendo go at it. Let's do it. Sega, let's go.
I still don't put Nintendo in the run, even though they didn't
honestly,
do the shit that Xbox did.
Yeah, I honestly think Wii U will bounce back.
Well, it has bounced back. Its sales rose 900%.
That's what I mean. It's gonna be on the rise, and it's gonna stay on the rise. So,
Crisis 3. You remember that game?
lovely.
I love that game. It was a fun game. A lot of
Love
people,
that game.
Some people didn't like it.
Motherfucker, you were bitching about that game just 2 seconds ago.
I wasn't bitching. I was bitching about the multiplayer a little bit.
Stuck.
But
Your booty.
Crisis 3 DLC has been announced. The Lost Island DLC pack will be available June 4th for $15 or 1,200 Microsoft points.
Question: why is there a Power Ranger?
I don't know why there's a Power Ranger on the picture for that. I think it's just their daily fix, and that must be something in here.
Why the Power Ranger?
I'm not sure. But anyway, the Lost Island DLC pack for Crisis 3 will feature 4 additional multiplayer maps, 2 modes, and a range of additional weapons to choose from. It'll be set outside of the New York City Liberty Dome, and the aim is to apparently return to the series' spiritual roots while also mixing up the current gameplay on offer. So, look forward to that if you're into Crisis 3 multiplayer. I probably won't be getting it.
Well, that's because you're a bitch.
I'm busy doing other things.
Like nothing.
Like... Oh. I actually thought it wasn't June. I thought it was still May.
You one dumb motherfucker.
I am one dumb motherfucker.
So wait, is it out?
Yeah, June 4th. It was out.
So it's out.
I missed it. If you didn't know about it, now you don't. In electronics news, some computers coming out. Well, more like just like 1 or 2.
No.
But Razer's got a new gaming laptop,
Which one?
14-inch.
That small strip.
It's predecessor to its 17.3 inch.
Yeah, because that makes it better.
Oh no, sorry, 17.3 inches is its predecessor. 17.3 inches is nice. This is just a smaller, more
Nice spit
mobile.
there.
Yeah, it's just a smaller, more mobile gaming laptop. Still packing a punch with the hardware. We've got. You're not gonna find any.
Nope,
of this
I'm already lost.
But it's got NVIDIA's new GTX 765 with the 8 gigabytes of RAM and 128 gig SSD. You can upgrade it to 256 or 512.
SSD sucks.
It's a solid state drive. It's a
Solid
new
state.
advancement in hard drive technology. No moving parts. You
Yeah.
know how they have that
Solid.
electromagnetic disc inside?
Yeah.
Not these ones. It's
Oh,
all
really?
surface mount chips.
Oh damn.
Yep. Load your computer about 3 seconds.
That's freaking awesome.
It actually is.
Yeah.
Is it?
It loads your computer in 3 seconds. 3 second boot.
Mine does that.
No, it doesn't. 3 to 5 second boot. And it does not do that.
Half a second.
It's almost like your car going 0 to 60.
Bro, everyone's
off
going
the
0 to
boot.
60.
But in a good time.
Well, I mean, it all depends on what time you're looking at. I mean,
Like 0 to 60 in 2.5 seconds is pretty good, isn't it?
My Jeep has a good one. That's impossible, but my Jeep has a
0 to 60 in 2.5 seconds is possible?
for a stock car, yeah, pretty much.
I'm not talking about stock car. This isn't your stock computer.
How is it not stock? Technically, it is coming from the factory.
Well, it comes that way stock, but it's
well,
built,
okay, so I guess it is stock.
It's stacked to the max, though.
Stacked
coming
to the max in packs.
Stacked to the max in maxi pads. Yeah, that's right. But
hey, talking about computers, I don't know what's going on.
That's it. Razer's new gaming laptop. I don't know how much it's going to be, but I guarantee you it's going to be
too much.
Over. Oh, here it is.
No.
$1,800 price tag on that. That's good.
Good
For a laptop. Yeah,
okay, because
good.
we could just buy a next gen console for like $600.
Yeah, but you can't play World of Warcraft on that.
Fuck World of Warcraft.
Or StarCraft.
Fuck that game too. Dumb game.
This is old news, but World of Warcraft said they're bringing a lot of changes to their next game.
Yeah, good for them. I'm sorry, I have a life.
An ex-Call of Duty developer was subject to an accidental police raid not long ago. Robotikai, the studio run by ex-Call of Duty creative strategist Robert Bowling, was raided by Los Angeles police when somebody accidentally pressed the company's panic button that had been installed the day before. I guess the end of the day, everybody was leaving, and some guy was like, "Hey, this button's new," and pushed it to see what it does. Didn't do anything. He's like, "Whatever," and they all left. And then their studio head, Mr. Bowling, was later raided by LAPD with guns drawn and everything. Apparently, when the police showed up, they thought there was a potential hostage situation. They mistook a Modern Warfare 2 Ghost character statue as a armed gunman.
Hostage taker.
Armed hostage taker, whatever, and raided the building.
Bad guy.
They rushed into his office and ordered his hands up and took him out of the building until they cleared all the floors and realized that Ghost was not trying to harm anybody. So that's interesting. That's kind of funny. That'd be kind of scary, though. You're just sitting there in your office behind your computer and all of a sudden, boom! Hands up!
Well, he said
You're
he
under
saw
arrest
him
for making
coming,
a
so-
stupid-
Yeah, he saw him come, but he's like, why the fuck are there cops with guns coming at me? Oh, this is weird. Oh, some more tech news that you're not going to really care about.
Yep.
Although you should, because
It is interesting.
this is very interesting.
Yeah,
Asus is bringing the first 4K monitor to PCs.
I don't have a PC. Don't need it. Don't care. So what are you saying about me caring?
Really?
I don't like PC.
Why don't you like
I don't
PC?
like PC.
What's wrong with PC?
It's just annoying.
You have a PC. Technically, your laptop is technically PC.
Yeah, and I use it for YouTube and WorldStar.
Well, look,
I don't even use porn for it anymore.
you could have
I'm
a
gonna get
31.
virus.
You could have your porn on 31.5 inches of 4K greatness.
I have a TV.
It's not in 4K.
It's not in 4K.
It's in like 6.
No, we're talking 3840 by 2160 resolution.
That's cool.
We're talking well beyond 1080p right here.
Yeah.
I'm talking like, that's already my TV.
That's already your TV.
I got 3D porn. I got
3D
I got
porn?
pregnant because of it.
Hold on. What's the second number?
I'm sorry.
What was the second number?
2160.
2160. Then it'd be 2160p.
Yep. It's nice. Is what it is. It's damn
It's
impressive.
basically double your current resolution.
That's cool. Except YouTube will still never load anything on
No,
it.
they
It's
won't.
too much fucking resolution.
But
for
still,
it.
just think, they'll be the games that can come out on that can be played on that, and the graphics capability would be insane.
Yeah.
Don't you have to also buy graphics?
Right,
card?
you do have to have a graphics card, but
There it is.
but in
Waiting
order,
for you.
when you look at it on your monitor, though,
Why?
it will look even nicer. Especially movies too. As soon as they get movies up to that 4K resolution,
That'll be
Blu-ray,
That'll be a long time.
it will be probably.
Exactly.
Because you have to
so
upgrade
there's,
all the
there's pretty much
cameras.
no point.
You have to upgrade all the TVs.
Exactly. There's no point. in
And
getting
those are
that
going to
bad.
cost so much.
And they're also producing a 39-inch version as well. So that's very nice. For a computer monitor, 39 inches is pretty damn good.
That would work as a TV.
Pretty much. Alright, Respawn, the ex-Call of Duty, well, Activision and all those guys. They got fired and went off to join Respawn, made their own people. So they're coming out of their first game. Titanfall, leaked on Xbox One, Xbox 360, and PC, is being featured on this upcoming Game Informer mag. You see, you got this girl, like, there's like a chainsaw. She's like attacking like this big giant mech with a chainsaw like
Or
object.
Titan.
Definitely set in a futuristic setting, clearly, with the flying cars.
Or just an alternate reality.
and everything. It's still futuristic though.
It could just be an alternate reality. That could be an 1800. That were just that alternate reality is 1800.
I am sure it's probably going to be.
I'm sure it's probably not. 1800, call it.
1800? Alright, fine, 1800.
Yep.
But anyway, the game is called Titanfall. It's going to be a Xbox and PC exclusive, apparently.
Yep, so no one cares about it.
There's no talk about coming out to PlayStation.
Good, don't want it.
It's going to be, let's see, the NeoGAF. What's a NeoGAF?
Sounds gay.
What is that? NeoGAF poster?
Just a poster.
Interesting.
So no one cares about it.
Huh.
So as you were saying.
It's set to be very multiplayer focused.
Very multiplayer.
And cloud heavy.
Cloud heavy.
It's going to use the cloud heavily.
It's going to use the cloud heavily. Nice. I don't give a fuck about the cloud either. So here we go.
Well, that's actually another big issue with the Xbox One and the whole cloud bullshit that they're talking about with it.
I don't know anything about the cloud. I don't like it.
Yeah. Should we talk about some of the stuff released about Xbox One?
I would enjoy it 'cause I love bashing Xbox when I get the chance.
You want to take? All right, let me finish some Titan stuff.
Yeah, you finish that Titan stuff.
Yeah, it's definitely saying it will be on Xbox One, Xbox 360, PC, but PS4 fans or Sony fans in general are just getting slighted on this one. Doesn't look like it's going to be coming out.
Fuck 'em.
But that's pretty much it for that. It will be coming out, and we'll probably see that with E3. They're expecting to see a lot of content about Titanfall then as well. And I guess we'll take a little side swipe and go over to talk about some Xbox One. Some new things I guess came out about that, as well as some fan.
How many friends can you give your game to? One.
Yep.
How many months must your friend be on the list to give him the game? One.
Because it's the Xbox One.
Yep. There's a lot of talk that you're going to need to have. You can only lend your game out to one friend if they've been on your friends list for 30 days, and that will not be a feature that is available at launch. A lot of people are speculating that is because of the great, just massive shitstorm that occurred after they talked about the Xbox One, so they've added that into their new policy now, which is always subject to change based on their current views and opinions. Also, so there's some weird thing going on where like you can play a game with up to 10 people. Up to 10 people can play a game on your console. I don't know how it would know if there's more than 10 people in there, but we thought it was funny. If you're watching a movie, you got you and 9 other people there on the couch watching a movie, a big ass couch. But you got a 10th buddy or 11th buddy that walks in. Xbox Connect picks up that there's more than 10 people in their room, and it says, just stops the movie and says, "I'm afraid there's more than the allotted number of people watching this movie right now. I'm just gonna have to shut down. I'm gonna have to alert Microsoft, and they're gonna send this special Microsoft Xbox police to your house and arrest you, and just take away your Xbox and lock down your account forever."
You know what else would be awesome? If the Kinect worked like movie tickets, where you have to pay a certain amount to see the movie for one person, and if it detects 2, 3, you have to buy the movie 2 or 3 times.
Oh
That'd be hilarious.
Dude.
Fuck.
That'd be horrible. Is there anything else about the Xbox One?
Oh, fuck yes.
Yeah,
Having a required internet connection at least once every 24 hours.
Yep.
Alienating 66% of gamers.
Yeah, we looked it up. There's how many? 400 million or 600
No,
million?
there's 600 million gamers approximately.
Okay.
And out of them, 200 million actually have a solid internet access.
Is that U.S. only?
I think it's U.S., Europe, and
Fuck.
maybe Asia.
Fuck Asia.
Really? I expected it to be like... wait, what's the world population?
It's too much. It's over 7 billion.
Huh, I would expect at least 1 billion. Other gamers.
But that means 400 million people don't have a solid internet connection.
Yeah.
So 400 million people
Wait, if there's
won't get use out of
600
it.
if there's 600 million gamers,
Mhm.
and Modern Warfare 3 sold 1 billion in like a week, how many copies are people buying?
People are stupid. Because they'll buy multiple copies. There are hardcore people out there who buy
Really?
multiple copies of a game.
I'm sure there's like Justin Bieber fans. Like for every one hater, they buy like 3
I
CDs.
got the Justin Bieber, please believe it. Oh yeah, and then Microsoft getting caught for paying people on Reddit to give them good press.
That's funny. And honestly, I don't know how you get caught doing that.
I don't know.
Unless somebody just really
Someone
tricked.
probably ratted them out.
Somebody ratted them
yeah,
out?
Microsoft just paid me to say good shit.
Going back to the internet
That's
connection.
sad. That's what that is.
That
Damn sad.
once every 24 hours for your home console, which I'm assuming means whatever console you originally set up your account on, and then if you try to log into your account on another console, it requires once every 1 hour.
That's a bitch. And if it doesn't, if it
locks
cannot
down
reach,
your games.
that's if it can't reach the internet.
Yeah, and if your internet goes out, fuck you.
Yeah, what happens then? Some people you could be
Your
down
game
for.
gets locked down.
Some people could
That's
be
what
down
happens.
for 2-3 days.
You don't get to play no games. Sorry, Microsoft says no.
I don't see how they could possibly keep that feature after release day. I think that's something they're
They
going to
don't give
probably
a shit.
have to remove.
Don't give a shit.
I think it's just going to be a global shift to PlayStation.
Oh, yeah, it's already been pretty much declared.
It's going to be back.
This will be PS2 all over.
Back in the PS2 days. Is that it then? Is that all you have on the Xbox One for now?
There's a lot of shit I could have on the Xbox One. It's just a shitty system.
I think we'll leave it at that.
It's not as large as people thought it was.
Yeah, I thought
Like,
it was bigger.
Just hold up 2 pens. That's
Yeah.
about how long it is.
Yeah, so I guess that's not too bad, but it's not bringing anything to the table, so it's gonna be a flop. No, there's still gonna be so many fanboys. I bet it does still like sell well, but it's just overall in the long run not gonna be that good.
I don't remember the full article or what the company does necessarily, but there's like something called Prism.
Okay.
Basically, whatever company signed to it, they can access the various files of people who use that company's program and get the personal information. First company to sign to Prism was Microsoft in 2007. Just been revealed.
Yep. So I'm switching to Linux. Going to Linux.
Fucking nos.
But in other news, did you remember Atari's ET? Claimed to be
I don't think anyone wants to.
claimed to be the worst game ever created, and it's rumored that they buried like millions of them in a New Mexico landfill somewhere. Well, they are going to dig that up. They're planning an excavation project. Confirmed to the BBC that they're going to go and dig that shit up. So that's interesting.
Stupid.
Some background information on ET. It was released for Christmas 1982. Atari had produced millions of them, but severely overestimating demand left the company with millions of copies of a game nobody wanted. And in September 1983, it is rumored that Atari dumped millions of unsold ET cartridges at an Alamogordo, New Mexico landfill, crushed them, and buried them under concrete. So I think there's a better way they could spend their money, but whatever, I guess. Some game trailers that we were checking out. Let's see, where was it? Dying Light. New Hayes seemed to like Dying Light. You like that?
Oh, you
Hey.
showed him that trailer?
How are you tired?
I like how that game is looking now.
Yeah.
I like how you're looking good looking cooking.
Thank you.
What did you think of Dying Light?
I fucking think it's shitty. No, I really like it. It looks like
It looks like a mix of Assassin's Creed
Yeah,
meets
I
like
want to air assassinate some zombies. I want to just like go wall run and jump and just with an electric wrench.
like Assassin's Creed meets zombie game. I can't think of it.
It looks like.
Other than like Resident Evil survival horror type game.
Honestly, to me, it looks like. Wait, what did you say?
It's a survival horror type game.
Yeah, but what games did you say?
I said Resident Evil. That's the #1 zombie game.
Honestly,
I
I
can think
said it looks like Mirror's Edge mixed with Dead Island. With looks like you
There
can
we go.
upgrade your weapons with that electric wrench and a little bit of. I don't know. For me, it struck me as a little bit of Infamous.
Yeah.
It had a little bit of Infamous.
Some
Yeah,
people
with
say
his
it's-
backpack probably. His little
Well,
backpack.
he
yeah.
was wearing the yellow and everything. It looked a lot
Run,
like
boy,
Infamous, too.
run.
But for those of you who don't know, Dying Light takes place after an apocalyptic just breakdown of a city. There's zombies, and you're basically trying to survive the night and get from what I read on the description of PlayStation's video that they uploaded, because I believe it is going to be a PlayStation exclusive.
I think so.
That whole night and day or whatever, you're trying to get to one government supply drop.
So I was right about that.
Yeah, but you
Where-
thought it was going to be several drops. It turns out, just according to the description, just
One drop a day.
One drop. No, just one drop.
Just one drop.
That's what it said, one drop. I don't know if they're just describing that scenario, but you're
They said
trying-
in one day, right?
day and night.
Oh.
So there's gonna, and then during nighttime, of course, the zombies become more active and aggressive.
From what I was able to gather from the trailer, what I was thinking in the first place anyway, was that apocalypse kicks in, doesn't overtake the government though, like most fucking movies go. So for the remaining citizens, they just airdrop shit to them, and as you go to your objective, you'll encounter various people, like being attacked by zombies or maybe just walking around.
Right.
And you can choose to help them, but one of
I'm running right by their ass.
the risk you have in that is either they could end up being friendly and they'll help you gather supplies and whatnot, or B, they'll be
beat you in the head with a baseball bat.
Yep, like he said, they'll hit you in the head with a baseball bat and take your shit.
Well, that guy you didn't help. He was just waiting for someone to show up. You hadn't helped him along.
I'm probably thinking too far into this.
And he turned on you. He just wasn't happy to begin with. He was
The
a very
game
nice guy.
would be kind of interesting if there was an offline mode, of course, with just AI characters and whatnot. But then they also made an online mode.
Yeah, I can see that going horrible.
Yeah.
That's not what helped me.
It'd be like
you 5 people from by.
It'd be like Assassin's Creed multiplayer. That you just end up getting fucked over all the damn time.
Well, there are some people who would rather just get a team who'd be willing to help them and complete their objective quicker.
Like what we're gonna do for The Last of Us.
Yeah.
So, actually, what you could do then is, for multiplayer, you could have one set of team being humans trying to get to a supply drop, and then the other team being zombies trying to take them down.
Or just have 2 teams trying to get to a supply drop with zombies in between them.
Yep, that too. Team versus team. That pretty much brings it to the close of the gaming news. To finish things up, yeah, that's
quick.
That was it. Got some game releases coming out.
Shut up.
Sorry, I
Tuesday,
wrong.
June 11th, SimCity will be released for the Mac, for those of you who care. I have it on PC, obviously. If you want to play games on a computer, why even have a Mac? I don't know. But that's it for Tuesday. Thursday, June 13th, Rugby Challenge 2 will be released for PS3, Xbox 360, and PC.
Woo!
There was a video trending not long ago of a very good rugby play, though. It was pretty impressive.
Did you see the guy on Reddit getting punched?
That doesn't narrow it down.
1-2 in rugby.
No.
Crack, crack. I don't give a shit, but anyway, guys. I don't care.
Friday, June 14th, The Last of Us.
No one cares about that.
The PS3 exclusive from the infamous Naughty Dog.
What they ever do.
It's gonna be a
Crash
great
Bandicoot, Jak and Daxter, and Uncharted.
Honestly, am I the only you might get a lot of shit for this. Well, no, listen. Am I the only person that doesn't really care about Crash Bandicoot?
I love Crash Bandicoot.
I like Crash Team Racing. I like that.
I love Crash Bandicoot.
Shit, I'm the only person that either never played it or just don't care. Like, I don't really. Everyone's like, "Oh, that was my childhood."
Mm-hmm. They have so many games.
I mean, Jak and Daxter was amazing.
I don't understand why there's not an HD release of that.
I was hoping they would bring out one, but they haven't yet.
Like maybe
really
just story-based ones.
Care
though.
about Crash Bandicoot. Maybe I didn't play it a lot.
Do you realize how cool Crash could look in PS4?
Just like a coyote.
What his fur could look like and everything.
Crash Team Racing Reloaded.
Fuck the racing. I want to start off with just the games first.
Crash like.
I want a new
5?
Jak.
That could look
is what I
so good.
want.
That could. Be
I think
good.
the series.
But I think they wrapped that up.
I think they just mainly do trilogies for each system.
Ah.
They did the Uncharted trilogy. They did the Jak and Daxter trilogy. Was there 3 Crash Bandicoot games other than the side ones?
I believe so.
The Last of Us.
The Last of Us. Yeah, that's going to be a great game, I think.
I'm interested to see what Naughty Dog. I'm sure they'll bring something to E3 hinting at next generation.
Probably. I'd like to see Crash Bandicoot's face show up on the screen.
And then get like swatted. Like, oh no, we didn't mean to show him here. Fuck it. No.
Movie news. Insidious Chapter 2 trailer was released. Did you watch it?
Yeah.
I don't know if you watched it. We watched it.
He's got your bacon.
That's all I could.
He's got your bacon. He's got your bacon. He's got your bacon.
I didn't I don't know, it looks okay.
It's not going to be nearly as good as the first.
Probably not.
I already expect it to be terrible, honestly.
Swamp Thing is coming to Blu-ray.
Yep.
Swamp Thing.
I just threw that in there because I like Swamp Thing. The movie's shit, though.
The
movie is absolute shit. Thanks, Wes Craven, for making a shitty Swamp Thing. However, you will get to see some boobs in HD, so that's kind of nice.
Boobies.
I wanted to bring up that VHS 2 trailer.
Boobies.
That VHS 2 is actually coming to theaters this time around.
July 12th, I think.
And I don't know if it's going to be good or not, but they've definitely upped their production value.
Oh, is that kind of?
It's still blurry, though.
What?
It's still blurry, though.
Still blurry.
I hate when a movie starts out like a low budget and it actually works for them.
It's still low budget because it's still filmed with the VHS tape recorders.
Look, ho.
It looks good though.
Yeah.
It does look good.
Now,
I was just proving your point because you made it sound like it's a high budget film.
The last bit of movie news I have, I want to say this one for last. I actually want to read this one. Grumpy Cat the movie, because fuck you, that's why.
Yeah, that's my little subtitle there.
You fucking kidding me?
No.
They're making a Grumpy Cat movie. I don't know what it's gonna do, or what they're gonna do with it. I don't know how it's gonna work, but because fuck you, that's why. What are you doing? No, you had it right. No, I mean, no. What are you doing? I'm gonna like help you commit suicide right now. What are you doing? No, you can't. It's okay. They'll be alright. Grumpy Cat the movie. It's gonna be awesome. We're gonna go see it.
Don't worry, it's gonna flop.
Ah, man, it's gonna be better than Avatar.
I have a fork.
So you're not looking forward to Grumpy Cat the movie?
No! I don't know who would.
I guess enough people.
No!
People stood in line for 4 hours to see that cat.
Yeah.
Why?
It's a Grumpy Cat.
What was it, South by Southwest?
Yeah, something like that. They stood in line for 4 hours to see it and get a picture with it. That's what an internet meme will do to you.
It was, for some reason, it was voted most influential meme of 2012. Or 2013.
How was it influential? What did it influence?
Nothing.
Ta-da!
Yeah, I don't know. I think those are better memes they could have
I want to see a Rage movie then. With all the Rage faces. I want to see that.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
There's an idea. Rage Face animated film.
No, I want real life.
You want real life? Like,
real life.
Did you like that kayak
Yes.
commercial with the big paper mache faces?
Yes.
Oh, I fucking hate that commercial. It's so creepy.
That'd be weird.
You know what? Actually, I don't know what else I was going to say, but that's just some over-the-top bullshit. Like, that's just fucking gay. The movie, like, is it going to be trying... It's going to be a ripoff of Garfield.
They said it's going to be a Garfield-like movie.
There
Oh,
it
really?
is. They're taking Garfield
If
and
you
shoving
actually
him
read
in
that
the butt.
link, it says it's going to be a Garfield-like production.
Oh.
I'm not sure if that means, like, cartoony or the shitty 3D movies.
Fuck you, they're still good. Garfield's a boss.
Garfield is cool.
Garfield would fuck that cat up.
He would.
So would Odie.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a retard.
Odie's fucking. I was about to say Odie's fucking
Oh,
stupid.
Odie's retarded.
I got that Justin Bieber, please believe it.
I'm really tempted to throw this into your ceiling fan.
But don't throw that in my ceiling fan, please.
It'll just go pop.
But anyway.
Did I tell you about when I put the lamp up into the ceiling fan?
No.
I think I might have. But we were rearranging the living room, and I was moving the lamps because only one of them works properly.
Mm-hmm.
And I lifted it up a little too high, and the fan blade caught the shade of it. It just made a loud pop noise. It didn't break or anything. Neither one of them. But
Alright then.
kind of freaky.
Well, on that note,
I was just lifting it and...
we're going to bring this podcast to a
It's
close.
not even an hour.
And we're going to bring this podcast to a close now.
Not even an
We
hour.
covered a lot of exciting gaming.
Hey, not
news,
even an hour.
and some
It's been
tech
like,
stuff
like
coming
20
out.
minutes.
As well as some new gaming releases
Been like-
and a lot of movies that are be coming out, including Grumpy Cat, the
About like 20 minutes.
greatly awaited movie.
It's been like 20 minutes.
Because when I saw Grumpy Cat for the first time, I just couldn't wait for it to be a movie.
It's like 20 minutes.
Actually, it's been like almost an hour, I think. 54 minutes.
35 minutes.
What?
You said what?
35 minutes?
35 minutes.
see?
What?
We talk more about shit when we don't have
Just
it.
think, like 10 minutes at the beginning is going to be edited out.
Oh well, 35
No,
minutes.
I want my intro in this.
No, we'll see.
Let's
But
get
until
ready
then,
to podcast.
what number is this?
This
6?
is 7.
7? 7th week. Not once can I end this without you interrupting me.
Why is it always me? It's not always me.
It's
2
sometimes
weeks ago
me.
was him.
Why not
It's
the
just
second time
mostly
it's
me.
I want to bring this to a close.
Why do you want to bring it to a close?
Because that's it. Fuck!
You got that Justin Bieber, please believe me.
That was nice though.
Word.
Hit off the fan, then hit off the birdcage. That was nice.
That was a homer.
This has been Rez, 2TG, and New
Hey, I
Hayes.
can say
This
my own
week's
name.
Dojo
Two
Studios
2TG.
Podcast.
New Hayes!
Thank you for
I
watching.
don't understand why
If
we
you
can't
haven't
say
yet,
our
please
names.
subscribe.
No one subscribes.
Subscribe to the channel.
Right.
Follow us on
No
Facebook.
one
Like
follows
us on
Facebook.
Twitter.
We don't do anything on Facebook or
And
Twitter.
keep enjoying our videos. And
You
we'll
don't
be
wanna
coming
do
out
our
with more
videos.
content
We're
on the
horrible.
regular. So until next
We're
time,
garbage.
thank you for watching.
Garbage. Trash.